united.
Hello, and welcome back to Crime Cat Podcast, where we delve into the most bone-chilling, wicked, and twisted stories that haunt the mind. Today we discuss Luigi Mangione. Before we start, viewers be warned, this video contains graphic and disturbing content, including descriptions of violence and murder. Listener, viewer discretion is advised. Luigi Nicholas Mangione, a young man of 26, has become the focal point of a gripping and unsettling saga. Initially identified as a person of interest, he now faces grave accusations in the tragic killing of Brian Thompson, the esteemed CEO of United Healthcare. The drama unfolded on December 9, 2024, when Mangione was apprehended in Altoona, Pennsylvania, and formally charged with the heinous crime. Following his arrest, he waived his right to contest extradition, demonstrating an eerie acquiescence to the gravity of the situation. On December 19th, he stood before a federal court in New York City, a stark reminder of the serious nature of the allegations against him. The indictment against Mangione is a damning document, outlining a litany of charges that paint a disturbing picture. He faces 11 state charges, each carrying the weight of grave accusations. Among these charges is the most serious, first-degree murder, a chilling indictment of his alleged role in the taking of a human life. Furthermore, he faces 4 federal charges, including the chilling accusation of murder and furtherance of terrorism, a charge that carries the ultimate penalty, the death penalty. This chilling prospect hangs heavy in the air, a constant reminder of the gravity of his alleged actions. Mangione also faces charges of criminal possession of a weapon and stalking, further illuminating the disturbing nature of this case. These charges, when taken together, paint a portrait of a man consumed by a dangerous obsession, a man who allegedly crossed the line from disturbing to deadly. The arrest and indictment of Luigi Nicholas Mangione have sent shockwaves through the community, raising profound questions about the motives behind this act of violence. As the legal proceedings unfold, the nation watches with a mixture of disbelief and apprehension, grappling with the chilling reality of this tragic event. Since his arrest, a peculiar phenomenon has emerged, a groundswell of sympathy for Luigi Mangione, a figure who, by all accounts, should be reviled. This unexpected support has transformed him into an unlikely folk hero in the eyes of many. This unconventional support stems from a deep-seated public discontent with the corporate healthcare system, particularly the perceived cruelty and indifference of large insurance companies like United Healthcare. Many individuals believe that these corporations prioritize profits over patient care, after denying crucial treatments and leaving individuals facing insurmountable medical bills and even death. Mangione, in the eyes of some, has become a symbol of this widespread frustration. His actions, while undeniably horrific, have resonated with a segment of the population who feel disenfranchised and betrayed by a system they believe prioritizes profits over human life. This sentiment has fueled calls for significant healthcare reform, with many arguing that the current system is fundamentally flawed and in desperate need of reform. 2 separate polls conducted among American adults have shed light on this surprising public sentiment. A significant portion of respondents, roughly 1 in 4, expressed sympathy for Mangione, a deeply troubling statistic that reflects the complexities of public opinion in the face of such a heinous crime. This sympathy appears to be more prevalent among younger respondents and those with liberal political leanings, suggesting a correlation between progressive social views and a critical perspective in the existing healthcare system. The Mangione case has undeniably ignited a national conversation about healthcare, forcing the public to confront uncomfortable truths about the system's shortcomings. While the act of murder is unquestionably reprehensible, the public's response to this tragedy underscores the deep-seated anxieties and frustrations that exist within American society. Luigi Nicholas Mangione, a name that now echoes with a chilling familiarity, was born on May 6, 1998, in the charming town of Towson, Maryland. He is a descendant of Italian immigrants, his roots tracing back to the vibrant island of Sicily. Born into the esteemed Mangione family, a name synonymous with influence and prominence in Maryland society, Luigi grew up amidst a backdrop of privilege and expectation. He is one of 3 children, blessed with the love and support of his parents, Louis Mangione and his 2 sisters. This seemingly idyllic upbringing, however, now casts a long shadow over the events that have unfolded. Luigi Mangione's academic journey was a testament to his intellectual prowess. He attended the prestigious Gillham School, an all-boys private institution in Baltimore, where his academic brilliance shone brightly. He graduated as valedictorian of his class, a distinction that marked him as a young man of exceptional intellect and promise. This academic success continued at the University of Pennsylvania, where he pursued his passion for engineering. He earned a Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering, a testament to his analytical mind and his drive for intellectual exploration. His thirst for knowledge did not end there. He further deepened his expertise by pursuing a Master of Science in Computer and Information Science, delving into the fascinating world of artificial intelligence, a field that fascinated him. His academic pursuits were not confined to the classroom. Mangione honed his skills through practical experience, securing an internship as a UI programming intern at Firaxis Games, a renowned name in the video game industry. From May 2016 to August 2017, he immersed himself in the dynamic world of game development, gaining valuable insights into the intricacies of software development and the creative process. These accomplishments paint a picture of a young man with a bright future, a life seemingly destined for success. However, the events of recent months have cast a long shadow over his past, forcing a re-examination of his life and the trajectory he had so carefully charted. The digital age, with its promise of interconnectedness and remote work, had opened new doors for Luigi Mangione. In November 2020, he embarked on a new chapter, embracing the flexibility of remote work as a data engineer for TrueCar, a pioneering company in the automotive industry, headquartered in the sun-drenched city of Santa Monica, California. TrueCar, with its innovative approach to car buying, aimed to revolutionize the automotive marketplace, and Mangione, with his sharp intellect and technical expertise, was poised to contribute to this ambitious endeavor. However, his tenure at TrueCar ultimately came to an end sometime during 2023, marking a turning point in his professional journey. The allure of the Pacific Coast perhaps had drawn him further west, for his last known residence was in Honolulu, Hawaii, a paradise island known for its breathtaking beauty and laid-back island life. This seemingly idyllic existence, however, would soon be shattered, forever altering the course of his life and leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and profound sorrow. The morning of December 4th, 2024, dawned with an air of anticipation in Midtown Manhattan as executives and investors prepared for United Healthcare's annual meeting at the prestigious New York Hilton Midtown. Unbeknownst to them, a shadow of violence loomed over the bustling city. Brian Thompson, the esteemed CEO of this healthcare giant, a man who embodied the power and influence of the American healthcare industry, was about to become the tragic victim of a senseless act. As he approached the hotel entrance, a masked figure emerged from the shadows, their face concealed, their intentions shrouded in mystery. A volley of gunfire shattered the morning calm, leaving Thompson mortally wounded. The assailant, their mission accomplished, vanished into the city's labyrinth streets, leaving behind a trail of shock and disbelief. The investigation quickly revealed chilling details. The gunman, a lone figure, had traveled to New York City by bus from Atlanta, a journey undertaken with a single sinister purpose. A chilling message was discovered amidst the chaos. The spent shell casings bore the ominous words, "Delay, deny, and depose," a chilling echo of the infamous insurance industry mantra, "Delay, deny, defend." This cryptic message, a chilling indictment of the healthcare system, suggested a deeply personal motive, a twisted form of retribution for perceived injustices. News of the assassination sent shockwaves through the city and beyond. Anger erupted on social media platforms, a torrent of emotions unleashed upon the digital world. Thompson, the embodiment of the powerful healthcare system, became a lightning rod for public discontent. United Healthcare, the very entity he led, became a target of fierce criticism, accused of prioritizing profits over patient care. The healthcare system itself, with its inherent flaws and perceived injustices, faced unprecedented scrutiny. While the act of violence was undeniably reprehensible, it served as a chilling reflection of the deep-seated frustrations and anxieties that simmer beneath the surface of American society. The net began to tighten around Luigi Mangione on December 9, 2024, when a seemingly ordinary encounter at a McDonald's restaurant in Altoona, Pennsylvania, took an unexpected turn. A vigilant employee, their senses heightened by the recent media coverage of the Thompson assassination, recognized Mangione's features, his appearance eerily reminiscent of the images of the alleged killer released by the NYPD. A chilling realization dawned upon them, and a call was placed to the local police. The police arrived at the scene with a sense of urgency, their hearts pounding as they approached the table where Mangione sat. The encounter was brief, yet unforgettable. As they addressed him, a palpable tension filled the air. The simple question, "Have you recently visited New York City?" hung heavy in the air. A moment of profound significance in the unfolding drama. Mangione, his composure visibly shaken, his eyes betraying a flicker of unease, could only offer a response that further fueled the growing suspicion surrounding him. Altoona, a town nestled 280 miles west of New York City, now found itself at the center of a national manhunt. The quiet tranquility of the local McDonald's had been shattered, replaced by the stark reality of a fugitive on the run. As the police led Mangione away, the weight of the accusations hung heavy in the air, leaving a trail of unanswered questions and a sense of unease that lingered long after he had disappeared from sight. The search of Mangione's person yielded chilling evidence. Police discovered a 3D printed firearm, a weapon of the modern age, crafted with an unsettling precision. Accompanying this weapon was a 3D printed suppressor, designed to muffle the sound of gunfire, adding another layer of chilling sophistication to the crime. Furthermore, investigators found a falsified New Jersey driver's license bearing the alias Mark Rosario, the same name used by the alleged shooter to check into a Manhattan hostel. This deception, this attempt to conceal his true identity, painted a picture of a man meticulously planning his actions, a man who had carefully constructed a false persona to carry out his deadly mission. Among Mangione's possessions, police discovered a 262-word handwritten document, a chilling testament to his inner turmoil and the motivations behind his alleged actions. This document, characterized by multiple media outlets as a manifesto, offered a glimpse into his twisted worldview, outlining his grievances against the healthcare system. It painted a portrait of a man consumed by anger and disillusionment, a man who believed that violence was the only recourse to address his perceived injustices. In addition to his academic achievements and professional success, Mangione had no prior criminal record. This fact, however, offered little comfort to those grappling with the shock and horror of the events. It underscored the chilling reality that even the most seemingly ordinary individuals can be capable of unimaginable acts of violence. The drama continued as Mangione was arraigned at the Blair County Courthouse, the weight of the accusations heavy upon him. As he was led into the courtroom, a reporter, sensing the dramatic tension, blurted out, "Luigi, did you do it?" Mangione, seemingly unfazed by the media frenzy, responded with a defiant outburst, declaring,
"Completely out of touch and an insult to the intelligence of the American people and the lived experience."
Completely out of touch and is an insult to the intelligence of the American people and their lived experience. His words, though fragmented, echoed a sentiment of defiance and a deep-seated resentment towards the very system he was now entangled in. Later that day, the full weight of the law descended upon him. In Manhattan, he faced a grim indictment, second-degree murder, 3 counts of illegal weapons possession and forgery. The charges, a stark indictment of his alleged actions, sent shockwaves through the city. He was subsequently transferred to the State Correctional Institution at Huntingdon, a close security facility nestled amidst the rolling hills of Pennsylvania, where he would await his fate, confined within the cold, unforgiving walls of the penitentiary. On December 17, 2024, the full weight of the law descended upon Luigi Mangione. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office, in a move that sent shockwaves through the legal system, indicted him on 11 state charges, each one a grim indictment of his alleged actions. The charges were a chilling litany of offenses: murder in the first degree, a charge elevated to an act of terrorism under the chilling provisions of the Anti-Terrorism Act of 2001, reflecting the belief that the assassination was intended to intimidate or coerce a civilian population. He also faced charges of murder in the second degree, both as a crime of terrorism and as a separate act of intentional killing. The indictment further detailed a litany of weapons charges, reflecting the dangerous nature of the crime. Mangione faced charges of criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree, encompassing both the possession of a loaded firearm with the intent to use it unlawfully and the unlicensed carrying of a concealed weapon. He was also charged with criminal possession of a weapon in the third degree, a serious offense encompassing the possession of an assault weapon under New York's stringent gun laws, as well as the illegal possession of a silencer, a device designed to conceal the sound of gunfire. The indictment also included charges related to the possession of high-capacity magazines, specifically a Glock magazine and a Magpul magazine, further emphasizing the gravity of the situation. Finally, he faced charges of criminal possession of a forged instrument in the second degree for the possession of the fraudulent New Jersey driver's license. 2 days later, the federal government added its weight to the legal proceedings. Mangione was indicted on 4 federal charges, including the grave offense of murder through use of a firearm, a charge that carries with it the possibility of the death penalty. The indictment also included charges of stalking, both interstate, given his travel from Georgia to New York, and through the use of electronic communication devices such as cell phones and the internet. Following his arraignment, Mangione was extradited to New York City and remanded to the custody of the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, a stark reminder of the seriousness of the charges he faced. As he awaited his fate within the confines of the detention center, the weight of his alleged crimes and the long shadow of the law loomed heavily over him. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York, in a carefully worded press release announcing the unsealing of the criminal complaint against Luigi Mangione, emphasized a crucial point. The charges contained in the complaint are merely accusations, and the defendant is presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt in a court of law. This carefully crafted statement, while seemingly routine, underscored the importance of due process and the presumption of innocence, a cornerstone of the American justice system. However, amidst the legal proceedings, a wave of speculation and controversy began to ripple through the media. Whispers emerged, suggesting that powerful forces within the healthcare industry might be exerting undue influence on the legal process. Some voices, fueled by public discontent with the existing healthcare system, speculated that healthcare insurance companies, eager to deter future acts of violence against industry leaders, were subtly pressuring prosecutors to make an example of Mangione. These allegations, while largely unsubstantiated, tapped into a deep-seated distrust of the healthcare system and the powerful corporations that dominate it. The public, already grappling with concerns about rising healthcare costs, limited access to care, and the perceived indifference of large insurance companies, were quick to seize upon these theories. The Mangione case, they argued, had become a chilling reminder of the power dynamics at play in the American healthcare system, a system where the voices of ordinary citizens often seem to be drowned out by the clamor of corporate interests. The weight of several health challenges had begun to weigh heavily on Luigi Mangione. He grappled with the chronic pain associated with spondylolisthesis, a debilitating condition that affects the spine, and the debilitating effects of Lyme disease, a tick-borne illness that can wreak havoc on the body. Seeking relief, he underwent a significant medical procedure in July 2023, a spinal fusion surgery designed to alleviate the debilitating back pain. However, Mangione's journey towards recovery was not without obstacles. He was not insured by United Healthcare, the very company whose CEO had become the tragic target of his alleged actions. Instead, his health care was covered by Blue Cross Blue Shield, a different insurance provider. As the summer of 2024 unfolded, a troubling silence descended upon Mangione's life. His vibrant online presence, a reflection of his active engagement with the digital world, abruptly ceased. Friends and family noticed the concerning absence of his usual social media posts, a silence that grew increasingly ominous as the weeks turned into months. Finally, on November 18, 2024, a wave of worry washed over his family. His mother, gripped by a growing sense of unease, contacted the San Francisco Police Department to report him missing. She revealed that she had not heard from him since July of that year, a period of prolonged silence that deepened her growing apprehension. The silence, coupled with the knowledge that he had been traveling extensively in East and Southeast Asia shortly before his disappearance, fueled her growing concern. Believing that her son still resided in San Francisco and continued to work for TrueCar, whose office was located in the city, she turned to the authorities, her voice trembling with worry as she recounted the unsettling details of his disappearance. The police, faced with the missing persons report and the growing unease surrounding the recent assassination, immediately launched an investigation. Their search for the missing man intertwined with the ongoing investigation of the CEO's murder. The discovery of a 262-word handwritten document among Mangione's possessions offered a chilling glimpse into his state of mind. NYPD Commissioner Jessica Tisch, in a somber press conference, revealed that the document appeared to articulate Mangione's motivations and mindset. The document, a raw and unsettling expression of his inner turmoil, contained chilling phrases like, "These parasites had it coming," and "I do apologize for any strife or trauma, but it had to be done." These stark pronouncements, laden with bitterness and resentment, revealed a deeply disturbed individual, consumed by a sense of injustice and a desire for retribution. The document painted a bleak picture of a society plagued by corporate greed and a healthcare system that prioritized profit over human life. It lamented the exorbitant cost of healthcare in the United States, a system where exorbitant profits continued to soar while the life expectancy of Americans remained stagnant. This scathing critique of the healthcare system, with its focus on corporate greed and the suffering of ordinary people, resonated with a segment of the public who shared his frustration with the current system. The document released to the media appeared to be an incomplete version. Ken Klippenstein of Clip News, an independent journalist, was the only outlet to publish what was purported to be the entire document. However, the U.S. Attorney's Office, in their formal complaint, included a crucial piece that was absent from the published version. The Fed's letter also stated, "P.S. You can check serial numbers to verify this is all self-funded, my own ATM withdrawals." This seemingly innocuous phrase, absent from the publicly released version of the document, added a new layer of complexity to the investigation, raising questions about the authenticity of the published version and the true extent of Mangione's planning and preparation for the assassination. The legal battle for Luigi Mangione began in earnest. His Pennsylvania attorney, Thomas Dickey, wasted no time in asserting his client's innocence, declaring that Mangione would plead not guilty to all charges and would vigorously contest any attempt to extradite him to New York to face the more serious charges. Recognizing the gravity of the situation, Mangione sought the expertise of renowned legal counsel. On December 13th, he retained the services of Karen Friedman Agnifilo, a formidable legal mind with a distinguished career as a prosecutor at the Manhattan District Attorney's Office and a respected legal analyst for CNN. While the legal proceedings unfolded, an unexpected wave of public support emerged for Mangione. Crowdfunding campaigns launched by his supporters on platforms like GoFundMe aimed to raise funds for his legal defense. However, these efforts were quickly met with resistance. GoFundMe, citing its terms of service, removed the fundraisers, citing their prohibition of fundraising for the legal defense of individuals accused of violent crimes. Undeterred, supporters turned to alternative platforms, and a Give Send Go fundraiser was launched. This platform, known for its more lenient policies, proved more receptive to the cause. As of December 23rd, the fundraiser had garnered significant support, amassing nearly $190,000 in contributions, a testament to the unexpected groundswell of support for a man accused of a heinous crime. This public support, while surprising to many, reflected a complex interplay of public opinion, social and political unrest, and the growing distrust of powerful institutions. It highlighted the deep-seated frustrations and anxieties that simmered beneath the surface of American society, a society grappling with issues of economic inequality, healthcare access, and the perceived indifference of powerful corporations. As we close this episode, our thoughts and condolences are with the victims' families for all our stories. Losing a loved one is never easy, but losing them in such a violent way is a wound that never fully heals. As always, we thank you for your support. Don't forget to subscribe to Crime Cat Podcast for more bone-chilling, wicked, and twisted episodes.